Hey Ray, this team has fired you guys up as much as anyone. In fact, so much so. I know there's been a couple of times you've walked off the field after a Steelers game and not even wanted to talk to anyone, including us. Does that make it so much more intense for you?
Yeah, I just think most of the times that when we was there, it was always something on the line, and I've been in this business long enough. I don't like certain things. It's just the way it is, and so from that standpoint, I'm always be pissed off anytime we walk off that field and we're not a winner. So hopefully we can change that this time.
Ray, along those lines, would you say the two games you guys played this year in ways defined this season, winning up there, and then obviously the loss here? You guys haven't lost since that game. Would you say those two moments were pretty big in this?
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why they were pretty big because we learned a lot from them. We learned how to first of all go into Pittsburgh and win, and offense really show up. And then when coming back here, we learned what not to do. Really to just finish the game off. And if you got the game won, win it, and don't leave nobody around. And that last game, we left them around. And with the great players that they do have over there, Troy comes off and makes a heck of a play, and they win that one. They win that one. If they don't win that one, then we're playing this game at home, but we're not. So I think for our team, we just have to go ahead and do what we do, and that is go ahead and try to do what we did in week 4, whatever that was.
Ray, what are the similarities and differences between Ed and Troy?
I don't know if there's that much of a difference. I think they both play the game, with great instincts. They both, prepare incredibly, and I just think they love the game. They love the game, and and those are the two fewer safeties that actually turns the game into an offensive possession when they do have the ball in their hands. And I think that's what makes both of those guys just who they are. Ed and Troy. It's an honor watching both of them play. It's not good watching him play when he's playing against us, but it's a real honor to sit back and watch. Two of probably the best safeties to ever play this game go at it.
Ray, how proud are you of what the defense did this year? A lot of times it came under criticism, but still third fewest points allowed, ranked top 10, as always.
Yeah, I tell you, man, the thing is, and like I said, if you've been around here long enough, the thing is when you start listening to all that outside hoopla, it don't mean nothing. The only thing that matters is what's inside your locker room. And, for us, for people to say this and that, for you to end up 12-4, for you to end up third in scoring and defense, again in the top 10, that's why you play the game. And when it goes out of the window, which stats do in the playoffs, it's all done. All that's over. So that part of the season, we done what we were supposed to do. But none of that matters now. What matters now is us trying to go get a win in Pittsburgh.
Ray, with Ray Rice, is he, and maybe some people call him the other Ray, but what does he mean to this team in terms of, leadership and production?
Yeah, he's our, he's our starter. He gets everything going on the offensive side of the ball, and then that's just the snowball effect because when Ray get going, our defense get going, and he's that type of ability. That he can take over a game anytime he gets ready. Just by letting him touch the ball a certain number of times. It's just that he has those type of skills, and it's just so many mismatch problems. When people do try to, man him up or whatever you try to do against him, and that's what he does for offense. I think he opens up a lot of different other areas when you do get him started.
Ray, are you aware of the civic issues over the last 40 years of Baltimore, Pittsburgh, that Baltimore's never beaten Pittsburgh in a postseason anything ever?
Yeah. Some stats you can keep up with, some stats you don't care about. I don't care. None of it matters, man. You can't take a bag, and not to be sarcastic, but you can't take a bag with 40 years on it and say, hey guys, look what we haven't done in 40 years. Forget it. The only thing that matters, man, is we pack our team. And I've said this last week, and I say this, this whole year. I like the bus that I ride on into stadiums. I like my team. I like the way we approach the game. I like the way we study and prepare for people. And when we get off the bus and when we get there at the hotel, I like where our mindset goes. And as a team, that's all you can ask for. Win, lose, or draw, no matter what happens, if you go in there as a team, you're going to walk out as a team. And that's why I like the team that we're going in there with.
Ray, Heinz Ward said that he doesn't like the Ravens. Can you say whether you like the Steelers?
Listen, I mean, I like pizza. like a lot of things. And then there's a lot of things I don't like, you know? And it's okay to use that word like, you know? And it's always good when you don't get the other word, you know? And that is when you don't respect somebody, you know? And he gives us, you know, the same respect we give them, you know? That once the whistle blow, buckle up your chin straps and all over again. Let's finish this and let's do it the way we do it, and let's see what happens at the end of the day.
So are the Steelers in the like or don't like category?
Are Steelers in the like or don't like category? Well, since I'm a Baltimore person, I'm going to say don't like. Can I use that word?
Hey, Ray, on the light side,
Yeah.
your critique, your Old Spice ad versus Troy head and shoulders.
Now, this has got to be the funniest question I've ever heard in my life. I don't know. I like Troy commercial. I like Troy commercial. I even like the next one that they just came out with the multiple heads. Now he's going everywhere. But I just think you know, all in fun. You know, if you kind of know Troy, you know his personality. So when you get on commercial sets, it's almost amazing the things that they can ask you to do, and then you know the heat that you're going to take for it all year. So I've kind of been taking this heat all year. So I'm gonna keep riding it out, and hopefully I can get away with it at the end of the year.